Thanks to all of you for joining me for a special edition of Saving America for the 4th of July. America celebrates 250 years of freedom for its citizens. It's been a strange celebration with our country deeply divided over politics. In fact, a concert planned to celebrate in D.C. was canceled since so many performers backed out due to politics. I'm truly upset over this situation, and so should you be. Americans, it's okay to have different politics, but sometimes we all need to get together, have a drink, enjoy some barbecue, and just get along with each other. In 2000, I was in the priority seating for the U.S. Capitol's 4th of July celebration. It was great. How can we not top that for today, our 250th? I hope those of you patriots out there are at least enjoying your time with your family and maybe some barbecue. Before we dive deeper, a quick shout out to all of you, longtime listeners and the new folks who've just joined me. Your support keeps this whole thing moving. If what you hear strikes a chord with you, post a like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe on whatever platform you're on. And if something crosses your radar that the slopstream media is ignoring, as they tend to do, you can always send it my way at drdavessavesamerica.com. I read everything that you send in. While Trump did not get his concert, he did get the historic reflecting pool in front of the Lincoln Memorial restored. I've been there many times over the years. It is truly impressive. It is evidence of the insanity of the so-called TDS that every American is not proud to have the pool restored. This needs to be done every 10 to 15 years. In fact, the last time it was done was during the Obama administration. I don't remember a single person saying it wasn't worth the money. On the plus side, America's been flooded with tourists from around the world for FIFA. This is not just a financial plus, although reportedly hosting the games will bring in billions of dollars. The feedback from the foreign fans has been terrific. They find Americans friendly, the country beautiful, and a favorite place to visit here in Texas is the original Buc-ee's. Yep. They're also enjoying the prices and variety at Walmart and of all things, including ranch dressing. In fact, a few of the traveling tourists missed that part about not taking large liquids on planes as they tried to bring multiple bottles home in their carry-on luggage. For those of you that may not know, the more heavily favored condiment overseas is mayonnaise, and it's generally difficult or expensive to find good ranch dressing. Maybe we can add it to the export list to help offset some of those trade imbalances. Regarding food, Waffle House also merited some mentions. And something most Americans take for granted, they've been impressed with the large servings at some restaurants. Houston, as a host city, has had some special FIFA entertainment. An estimated crowd of about 15,000 walked the 3 miles from Rice University to the stadium hosting the game between the Netherlands and Sweden. It was referred to as the Orange Fan Walk. The cool thing, despite the heat and humidity, was the good nature and positive vibes from the crowd. I do not recall a single police incident out of the event. The Dutch won the game 5-1, so the crowd was rewarded for their efforts. A sad footnote is that the slopstream media question whether the fans are just seeking fame from their post and are not really that enthusiastic about America. I find this to be sour grapes that the real America breaks through the adverse coverage of just about everything these days. Yes, Trump managed to bring the games here during his first term, and he is president now to enjoy that success. But it is America's success. The left could at least celebrate that. That's why you should subscribe and turn on alerts on your favorite platform so you can get news from sources like Saving America, where I dig deep to find stories that might not be on the slopstream radar. I appreciate your listening, commenting, and sharing. It means a lot to me to know that the work that I'm doing is getting out there. If you have a story you think is missing and needs to come to light, feel free to send it in.